So there's enough, huh? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil kareem. Thumma amma ba'd. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يرزقنا رزقا طيبا. نسأل الله أن ينفعنا بعلم نافع وعمل متقبلا. آمين. Ask Allah to enrich us with a provision, wholesome, and to give us action to go along with it. And here, when we say provision, sometimes we think provision is food, drink, clothing. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn said under his school, كل ما ينفع البشر. Provision is everything that the body benefits from. And what is more beneficial for the servant of Allah than the knowledge that leads to His mercy, His pleasure, His paradise. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is blind to enrich us with provision and all of His manifestations in this life. Provision. Last lesson, we talked a little bit about some words and definitions, and today we want to talk a little bit about where we left off the last time concerning Salah. We had said Salima. This here means Salima, to be safe. Safe, Salima. Also, Salima means to be well, to be well-being. Then you have Salima, have Sallama, to make safe. Make safe. Or to make well. What we had mentioned last time, Min Lam Min. Salima means to be safe, or to be well, or to have well-being. Then we have Salama, which means to make safe or to make well. whenever we talk about the Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. Some people say wa salam. It's a mistake. Wa sallam. You're asking Allah to what? To make him, well. You have to make him. If you say wa salam, it is you, yani, send the salutation upon him. One form is you saying sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and then you have Allahumma salli wa sallam. So sallam is this one. People, when they try to say it, they haven't been taught properly, and they make mistakes and say what salam. Salam is when you're talking to somebody. Salamu alaykum. Salamu alayka ya ayyuhan nabi. You make it with the shadow. Salamu alayka ya ayyuhan nabi. So you are actually saying, I need an invocation for him, as if he's here. And that's why some of the narrations said when he died, then they used to say, Assalamu ayyuhan nabi. And peace be upon you, O Prophet, rather than Salamu alayka, the Prophet. Even though you have the narration where he called the Sahaba that, and some ulama say that he knew that he was going to die, so the fact that he taught him to say this includes after his death, no problem. Say Assalamu alaikum. He taught him to say this. But some Sahaba, like Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, said when the Prophet died, he switched it from Assalamu alayka to Assalamu ayyuhan nabi. Praise and peace and blessings and the security and safety be upon you, O Prophet, rather than to you. So when we talk about Yani Salam, you're talking to somebody here, you're asking Allah to make him safe. Sallallahu means Allah's safekeeping. Alayhi wa sallama. Sallama. We made safe and he will. In the Allah, bless him with everything that he promised him on that day. Sallam, not salam. So here you have Salima, to be safe, well-being. You have Sallama, and to make safe, to make. So whenever we want to talk about the Prophet Muhammad, we say sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallama. Wa sallama. Not salama. Sallama. Aywa. Sallama. Order the salama change. It's sallama. Because the rule for this means there's two lambs here. And they say you rest on the first letter and you pronounce the second syllable. Sal, that's the first lamb. Sal, that's the first one. Lama is the second. Sallama. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallama. So, these are two of the benefits that we had from last class. We also had Saleem Aslamu. Saleem is pure. unadulterated. Wait, A-E-U-L-T-R-A-T-E-D. Unadulterated. Yes. الله يبارك فيك. وأسلموا يعني safest. Safest. Also say the pure. So you have Salim. Like one of the brothers that was at the conference, his name was Salim. والسليم يعني لما قال الله تبارك وتعالى في الكتاب الكبير يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون يوم the day. لا ينفع يعني لا is negation. No. يوم لا ينفع. The day when something won't benefit. What won't benefit? مالا. Mal is wealth, produce. ولا بنون. Banun is the plural for children. يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون. On the day when money, children won't be a benefit. لكن في حياة الدنيا ينفع. This life will benefit you. Money you buy, you purchase. Exchange, walk away with some things, material benefit. والبنون, children. Carry on your name, your lineage, your genes, your looks, sometimes your ideas, your skills. You more children, they look like you, they act like you. This is an honor for every human being that the legacy continues. It's a benefit. You don't just die off and that's it. وهكذا أيضا ماذا في حياة الدنيا يعني البنون ينفع في كبيرنا. Also children, they benefit when you get older. Allah reminds them to be merciful to the parents. كما رباني صغيرا. The parents used to be beneficial and merciful to me when I was small, as Allah mentioned. To lower your wings to them, meaning you humble yourself and you give servitude. So children, banun, benefit in this life. Mal, benefit. أما في ذلك يوم القيامة يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى بقلب سليم. Except the one who comes on that day and his heart is clean of any disobedience to Allah. Doesn't want disobedience. Doesn't long to do wrong. Salimun min the shirk, pure from association and partners with Allah. It doesn't have the desire to fall under the fear. No, man, shirk. So one is in the grave and you go, wal-'ayadhu billah. You'll say, oh so and so, and it's known he was a prophet. Nabiyullah tabaraka wa ta'ala, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Like in the prophet. He's there in the grave. Mawjud. Can't go to the grave of the prophet and say, yeah, Muhammad, oh Muhammad, bless me, give me some wealth, I am poor. shirk. That dua is for Allah. O Prophet, you are noble. Ask Allah for me. Shirk. Person on that day, if his heart, he has a desire, I wish I could go to Medina so I can ask the Prophet. If I ask him, I will be blessed. He will be the one void of qalb salim. وشخص هكذا في دينه مش مستقيما. The person is not straight in his religion. Muslim, he longs for Christmas. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. The origin of Christmas مبني على حكم الشرك. It is built upon disobedience to Allah and polytheism. How could a Muslim long for it? How could a Muslim long for shirk? He doesn't have qalb salim. وكذلك ماذا المعاصي disobedience versus Muslim. He has a desire. Man, if I could just get one night with so and so, I would. أنا مش سليم. ما هو سليم. يعني شخص فيه كتم يعني ذات المرأة. You have to taste for this lady. أعوذ بالله. حرام. Has to have قلب سليم. Person لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله dies with the desire to drink one more time. I'll make tawbah. I just want to get high one more time. Stop. He dies with that desire. مش قلب. وما لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى بقلب سليم. That's the only way your wealth and your children are going to benefit you on that day. You have a pure heart. You have a pure heart. ولا يقبل إلا الطيبات. We mentioned this in the hadith week after week after week. We were talking about the hadith إن الحلال بين وإن الحرام بين. That Allah does not accept except the طيبات. That which is clean, good. وهكذا المعنى سليم, pure and good. أسلموا. This in the Arabic language is called ismun tafdeel. Ismun tafdeel. Right? Ism, this word. Ism. Write that in English. Ism. Then on the other side of it, write slash right now. This is that type of word in Arabic. Mm-hmm. Ism. Or ism. Ism. Or ism. Ism. We talked about this in the beginning. Remember ism. Fitnun. Ism, noun. Fitnun, action. So ism, this word here is the ism. It's a noun. Then you have Barakallahu fikum tafdeel. Right? Tafdeel. This in Arabic is tafdeel. 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 These two here. This aslamu is called ism tafdeel. And what ism tafdeel is? Ism, noun. Tafdeel is when you prefer something. When something has more value, more preference, more virtue, more standard. This is tafdeel. From the word fatlun, which means bounty, blessing. Here? Yeah. It is. This is a ta. A ta and a fa. Right here.
Oh, okay. Test, and then here's the other one for the dog. These. This is a yeah. Test, these. Test, stop on it. That's why that circle's there. And then deal, kasra, and the yeah for elongation. And the lamb. Test, these. I'll write it bigger once I erase it. Is it visible?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, test, deal, again, means to prefer something. For example, if you give a glass of milk and a glass of water, I'll take the water 95% over the milk. That's tafdeel. Because tafdeel means to prefer something. This is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jibreel came to him and gave him two choices to drink: milk and wine. Milk and wine, not Magdal. Allah Musta'an. Mushakir. Allah Musta'an. 2020. Wild Abbas Road. ايش هذا؟ يعني الخمر الذي في الجنة جاء جبريل فيه وما حليب لأن حليب لبن والخمر يعني للشاربين. That's what the people of Jannah will drink. Khamr, yani that won't befall the mind. Lebanon, yani that which won't, لا يتغير طعمه. The taste won't change. As in this life, if you have milk, it's it. What's going to happen? Well, oil, taste is going to change. After that, والخمر ماذا ليس مسكرا. You drink it, you get no headache, you don't get, like feeling like intoxicated and feeling good. It's just like just grape juice. That's typically that's wine. We don't call it wine because they didn't cook it and you drink it and you get drunk. But that's what wine is. A drink made out of grapes. That's the meaning of khamr. A drink made out of grapes. And of course other things. But what makes it haram is when they cook it or they make it in a way that when you drink it, you become intoxicated. So here Jibril came with milk and wine. Pure milk from the Jannah. And he gives the Prophet the two choices. And which one do you think the Prophet grabbed? From the Rahim. Milk. He said milk. Qala halib. Wa anta. Ya Dawood.
No.
Milk. Ahsantum. Barakallahu feekum. So spoken the truth. Excellent. And this is Sahih. Prophet said milk. The girl said, had you drank the khamr, your ummah would have been destroyed. Allah Musta'an. Ummah would have been destroyed. So here this was tafdeel on behalf of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wa sallam. Tafdeel, preferred the halib. هكذا. وكذلك الحليب بارك الله فيكم, which is the name of milk, halib. Lebanon is something else, but sometimes Lebanon is used to mean halib. In the Quran, Allah said Lebanon, but it's meant to be halib. When the Arabs, they speak today, if you go to their countries, you say, Ana ridu, yani barakallahu feek, halib. We're going to take you and give you Lebanon. But Lebanon, the Arabs today, is buttermilk. And halib, yani barakallahu feekum, is sweet milk. فأحيانا حليب يبدل بمعنى لبن. هكذا. Sometimes when they say halib, they mean buttermilk today. أما في الحديث يعني اللبن هو حليب. It's milk. So halib and leban and the hadith means the same thing. But today with the culture of the Arabs, leban means buttermilk. So if you ever go to an Arab country, you go to the store, you sell them ana uridu halib, expect the sour taste when you drink it. Halib.
That's a sweet milk, man.
This is regular milk, but this is the same thing that means leban in the hadith. But today they switched it. Halib means buttermilk, pardon me, leban means buttermilk and halib is sweet milk. But in the hadith, the Prophet was given leban, meaning yani real milk. هكذا. Hey. So the point where we got to talk about yani leban, which is milk in the hadith, and khamr, which is in the hadith, and we don't made from the liquor store, mean pure, like the believers will have in Jannah, the type that Isa drank, alayhi salam, is tabdeel, because the Prophet had the choice. So when we say ismun, that means it's a noun, person, place, or thing typically. Yani tabdeel, a person, place, or thing that was preferred. وفضل يعني Allah تبارك وتعالى كثيرا على خلقه, and Allah has preferred many of His creation over other creation. فضلنا بعضهم على البعض. Allah said that we have preferred يعني some messengers one over another. He's giving some messengers something, and then give other messengers something different from him, or better, or like, and an addition, and so forth. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ وَفَضَّلْنَاهُ عَلَى كَثِيرٍ. And indeed, Allah said, we have honored the children of Adam. And we have given them that which is much more than others. When humans dominate over animals, humans dominate over the big predators, beasts, go to the zoo, and the guy has a big lion, he can bite and eat everybody, give them food and lock in the gate, blessing. Subdiyah, that Allah prefers the human to be able to control and manipulate some from amongst His creation over others. He's blessed them with gifts and different blessings and some miracles over others. So, Aslamu came from what we said Salima. Then we mentioned after Salima, Sallama. Now we have just taken Salimun. Now Aslamu means something is safer, something is better. And you have a famous statement. You talk about Aslam. The difference between this with the sukoon and this with the dhamma. There's a difference. This one, Aslam, where you stop on the last letter meaning, is different from Aslamu. This is the one that we just said is Ism Tafdeel. Ta, this is the fact. Taf, Deel. Ism Tafdeelun. Which this here equals, you can say, preferred noun. Preferred choice. Prefer this with one R or two R? One R, right? Or two? two. I believe it's two when it's a double consonant. Third choice of noun. Okay? So this is ism tafdeel. Will you prefer? And we have the preferred choice of a noun. We said nouns, person, place, or thing. This one is command. This one is an amr. Amrun. This one is fi'lun. Fi'lun amr, which is a command. A command verb. So with the sukoon, it is fi'lun amr. Fi'lun action. Amr command. So the Prophet used to say Aslam, Taslam. Aslam, accept Islam, Taslam, you'll be safe. And this was told to the people that they knew were out to get them. They wanted to annihilate and kill the Muslims. So one of the strategies of war, you beat them to the punch. You do the raid before they get you. And you don't kill men, women, or I should say, you don't kill women, children, elderly. Only those that are involved in warfare. Clear, those are the ones who are the ones wanting to fight. Those are the ones that if they strike, you strike them. And they're told, Aslam Taslam. Surrender, make a peace treaty by accepting Islam as you are brethren. Then that means you can't kill us as you planned to in the beginning. And we can't kill you. You'll be safe from us jumping the gun to get you before you get us. Aslam, sukoon. Accept.
Aslam, Arif,
Aslam, Taslam. Taslam. Aslam, Taslam. I didn't write Taslam, I just mentioned it, but Aslam is here. I don't want to give you guys so much, but he's picking up on Taslam. Taslam is almost like from the word Salim, like Salam to the Bakat. To be safe. Taslam. When you're talking to somebody. And Aslamu is ism tafdeel. Now this is a noun. The third choice of a noun. So what's the gem that you get in this lesson? If you make this when you rest, this is a verb, a fi'l, a man form, aslam. And if you make this, you change that from a resting place, sukoon, as they call it, for dhamma, it becomes a noun and it is confirmed. After that. So the Prophet will tell us, Aslam Taslam, when they get the draw, the Muslims get the draw on the enemy who's coming to raise them first, and we will surrender some from amongst them and accept, and they will be saved. And this is only after they threatened the lives of the Prophet and they plotted over and over, and it was okay. Obviously, we have to go fight them. They want to fight, we have to fight. We get the jump, we tell them, Aslam Taslam. Aslam, with the sukoon, fi'lun amr. Fi'lun, verb. Fi'lun, opposite of ism. Fi'lun, action. Amr, command form. Anytime you see words that have a sukoon at the end, in most cases they are command form of a verb. And that's just one type. But when we talk about the type that has to have a sukoon, meaning a circle at the last letter, which means you don't say ah, e, or oo. You wouldn't say aslamu, aslama, aslami, it's aslam. And your lips are close together, aslam. then that means that's a command form. In most cases. There are some small exceptions, but in most cases, that's the command form of a verb. أما بالضمة وهو أسلم وهو اسم أو اسم تفضيل. It is a noun, a preferred choice of a noun. Preferred choice of a noun. Which we said means safest, purest, preferred. Where the word here, aslam, with the dhamma, aslamu, means safest, purest, but the type of word that it is a preferred noun. Doesn't mean preferred. It means, as we said in the beginning, salima, to be safe, to be clean, to be pure. And we put salama, to make clean, to make pure, to make safe. And we said salimun, which means yani mada, something that is yani actually in a pure state, something that is yani purified, unadulterated. And now we just dealt with aslamu. Aslamu, which yani we said it means safest or something that's pure. And the type of grammatical structure this takes is ism tabdeel, meaning it is a noun and it's the way to say something that's preferred. Same thing if we took hasana and made it ahsanu, and made something that's the best. Or something, if we took jamala, something that's beautiful. Ajmalu means the most handsome, like this. Or something asfalu. We took the word yani Safala means low. We said asfalu, that means it's the lowest. So anytime you put the verb form like this, and you add a dhamma, then it becomes an ism, and it means something that's preferred. You just put the, you say in English, and it's the best, or the most, or the safest, or the handsomest. That's this form of the word. Aslamu here means the safest, the purest, the most unadulterated, like this. That form of the word. You guys with me? Let me erase it and make some more examples. Sahih, Araba. It's moving. We said again, Salima, Sallama. We said Salimun. Then we said Aslamu. Then we said Aslam. We said the first one means yani to be safe. To be safe. Number one. This is number one. And we said number two, Mada Sallama. To make safe. Then we have Salim. State of being pure or clean, unadulterated. And then we said aslamu. Number 4 means safest. Cleanest. Then number 5, aslam means a command. To accept, to surrender. So this one here, we said again, is the origin. Salima. Sometimes also means peace. Sometimes it means yani security. This is where they get the idea Islam, which down the line, you want to get to the word Islam, means the religion of peace and safety. Because they're starting here. But you can't start there and go all the way down the line and apply meaning from Salima to Islam. Because the meanings change. That's why we said A'raba. To change. Uruba. Moving. A'rab. Those who go from this to that. Al-Arabiya to a language that the letters change, the meanings change with the markings and the harakat, the movement. فبأخطائهم يقولون المعنى الإسلام بمعنى سلمة أو بمعنى آمنة فهذا غلط. So because of their mistake, they have said Islam means salima. Means yani to be safe, to be peaceful, happy. But this is not the meaning of Islam. As we have said, Salima yani means mother, to be safe. Sallama is the act of what?
Make safe.
Make safe. Act of that. And then you have Salimun, which is what?
State of being pure.
State of being pure or safe. And then you have Aslamu, which means number 4.
Safe.
Or the cleanest. And we said this one is ism tafdeel, meaning it's a noun, a choice of preference. A choice of preference. Meaning it has the highest standard than the ones that were before it. That's why you have it yani, with the word tafdeel, because tafdeel means something that's preferred over something else. So aslamu, or if we said ahsanu, means hasana is something good. Ahsanu is the best. Yani salama or salima means to be safe or something that is yani peaceful or secure. But aslamu means something that's the safest, the most secure. And this is what's called ism tafdeel. Use this type of form of a noun to show preference of something over something else. You want this car or that car? Which one is the newest? That one is the newest. I want this one. That's tafdeel. Preference. It's the newest. Well, that one's new. This one is new. So this one is aslamu. While you have salima and sallama and salim. Aslamu is the safest of all of these derivatives of that word. Aslamu. Then you have aslam, which the difference between this is the dhamma and the sukoon. This is the command form. Command is somebody to accept. the invitation or to yani mada surrender. Aslam. And we said the Prophet used this when he said Aslam Taslam, surrender, accept Islam, you'll be safe. When they had to go and the ratings of those people who they knew wanted to kill them, so they had to get them before they got the Muslims, and this was the first choice. Not to annihilate them, not to kill them, not to rape them, not to torture them, as you see today with the raids and the harub, the war and the fighting, qatl al-qital, this is the first thing they resort to. Oppressing and harming the people that are the victims of war. But the Prophet ﷺ would tell them, Aslam Taslam. Because by surrendering and becoming a Muslim, then that means you are not a threat to us anymore. The reason we came to you because we heard as you all sent the message that you're coming to kill us. So we beat you to the jump. Surrender and it's over. Peace treaty. Surrender, your blood is safe from us because we have the right to kill you on defense. Aslam with the sukoon is the command form surrender where aslamu is ism tafdeel, means something is safest, something is cleanest, something is yani most preferred. Home, واضح. أو في مشاكل. في مشاكل ها الله المستعان. I mean, you guys can't be missing no more classes then.
Man, I got to get caught up on this right here, so I hope I can get a copy.
La bas, you get the copy.
Okay, we can finish it.
I have a question. What's the difference, like you said, Salim and Salimun? Ismun. Is that a grammatical difference, or is it just a matter of leaving that sound off?
Just leave that sound off.
That's all.
It's the same. It's all the same word.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Same
Just
name.
like in the Quran, you say Ar-Rahman, or Ar-Rahman. Same thing. You look at Ar-Rahman on the Quran, it's with the Dhamma. Or it's Ar-Rahman, like this. Rahim and Rahimu, but you're allowed to not say the harakat. When we first studied in Arabic, it's preferred. Tafdidun. Nutq biha or an taktub biha. If you say it, you know it, and you write it. So that's why I'm saying Salimun. Once you get to a level, you know, that's Salim, you can say Salim. Somebody asks you Salimun, Saliman, Saliman, you say Salimun. Or if something changes, you can say Saliman. If something can make it become Saliman, you can say Saliman. But the origin is Salimun. Something can make it Saliman. We'll get to that later down the road. It can make it Saliman. The origin is Salimun. So you can say Salim. Or you can say Assalamu alaikum Salimun. That would be correct. You say Assalamu alaikum Salim. It's like say Assalamu alaikum Muhammadun. You say Muhammad. That would be correct.
This Salima.
Here?
Yes.
That's
Salama.
Salama. That's Salama. Sallama.
Sallama.
Yeah,
Sallama. Yeah, you hold a
Yeah.
elongation on that.
Yeah. And we mentioned before when people talk, they try to say salutations in front of the Prophet. They say Sallallahu alayhi wa salam. It's wa sallama.
Well, you mentioned Salim. I don't see Salim on here.
Salim is here.
Salimun. That's Salimun, ain't it?
Yeah, but Salimun is Salim. That's what
The same thing. Oh, the same thing. Oh, okay,
Same thing.
okay.
Salim. What makes it Salim? If we do like this. How those dhammas. That's how you're going to read it.
Salim.
But something is there. Two dhammas. Salim.
Right. So the same thing.
Yeah, like kitab on, you say kitab. But if we put the dhamma like this and hide it, it becomes kitab. But it's kitab on. What time we have now?
This time it's quarter till.
Quarter till.
Yeah,
inshallah. So inshallah, we hope that inshallah we had some benefit from the class. And inshallah Saturday يوم السبت بعد صلاة الصبح نكون موجودون إن شاء الله نراجع لنا ونستمر إن شاء الله على البرنامج وريفيو ونكيب going إن شاء الله. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.
Alhamdulillah. Very interesting. It really is. How you break them down. Sheikh, get me a copy of that so I get caught up.
Inshallah. Inshallah. We'll give it to you.
Inshallah.
Majanan, inshallah. La shalik. No problem, no charge, no nothing. Inshallah. Wallah, I have some friends in New Jersey, man. I want to cry when I think about it. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة